Greetings everyone, my name is Gerard. Welcome to Just One Good Trade, the trading channel in which you get to see me put on my trades. Right now it is 8:22, 8 minutes before market open, and I am going to show you what I normally do before I start trading. This will be part of my analysis, and part of it contains drawing support and resistance lines. Right now, you have 3 charts. You have the 200 tick chart, 400 tick chart, 800 tick chart. And what I do, well, first thing I do, because I'm a scalper and I enjoy following the movement, the price movements, right, very tightly. Excuse me. I put a orange line to where the market currently is. And then I have another line, which is, I make it a purple line. And what my purple line is, it's a form of visual stop loss. It's not a hard stop loss. It's more of a, if the market price action reverses past this line, I know that there's a signal that either momentum has ended or I should exit. I draw this line purple, and also I make it dotted. Perfect. Now what I start doing, looking at the 400 chart, I go back a little bit further and I start drawing lines. And lines that I consider major, for example, this one here, this is the support line, I'm going to draw it blue and make it a little thicker. And how amazing is that? You can tell that this line informs a lot of the reversal that have taken places. See that? I'm going to draw another blue line here. This was a major reversal. Or, if you don't want to call it that, a stop of this movement, the movement down. Do the same thing, make it thicker. Now, interestingly, here, this line, there is a line here that I'm also going to make blue. So this line, you can tell price action ended here and then it reversed back up here. So that's major for me. So I'm going to make it blue. Now looking at what's very recent, I'm simply going to have this line being a major blue line because that's the latest stop of the movement. There's a chance we might have a consolidation period. That's part of my strategy, assessing whether the market is in a consolidation period. Right now what we have, you can tell the market stopped here, went down, touched this simple moving average, went back up, cannot cross this. What I intend to do here is at least this line. Make sure I have it in my mind as a major line. That's the possible support line. Support line of the consolidation period. And in case you don't know what a consolidation period is, it's it's a range of time in which the market always goes back to the same high and the same low. Started. Perfect. So what would happen here, you'd have the market constantly go back and forth until it breaks, which is a great opportunity. Okay, so I did this here, and what does this inform? This informs if price action, let's say, were to cross this and then lingers a little bit below but doesn't cross back, I will stay in the trade. If price action crosses those lines and then reverses and gives me another candle right away, that's a sign for me, for my strategy, that I should exit, that it doesn't have the momentum to continue down, or that there's a reversal going back up. And as you can tell, I did this activity I started doing this with the 800 chart. Also, I will be doing this with the 400 chart. And then eventually, I also have on my other monitor, I have the 5,000, 3,600, 2,400 ticks, and 1,600 ticks. And I continue this activity with all of them. That way, my mind, I'm a very visual trader. And, ooh, look at that. There's a possibility for a trade here eventually. So we'll see. So that is how I start my day and how I start with wondering if I'm going to put this here. I'm going to have this line here as well. So that is how I start my day. I draw my support and resistance line, and they inform me of where the market might end or might continue. Thank you again. I'm curious to know what are your pre-market, especially if you trade the market open or you're a scalper. What are your pre-trade rituals? How do you prepare for your trading? I'm very, very curious, and I'm eager to learn further, of course. That being said, I was going to end this video, but then I realized it's 8:29, meaning my session of trade will most likely begin. Okay, so what do I predict? Again, I can see there being a consolidation period. What I love about the market is someone described something interesting about trading. It either goes up, goes down, stays within range, and the other factor is for how long. That's really how long. How long is it going to go down for? How long is it going to? Okay, so let's do this. Let's see. Wow. Wow, that was fantastic. What just happened here? What's going on here? Okay, I'm out. Wow. Okay, so first of all, what just happened here? So first of all, this is interesting. I would say this is one of my best session of trades ever. I don't think I've ever experienced this exactly at, wow, 72. You had 20 points in 1 minute. 20 points in 1 minute. 8:30. So interestingly, the market opens here, 8:30. That's my, as you can tell, it broke. It did a form of consolidation, broke. I got here, amazing entry, 872, 873, and then ends here. That being said, it would be awesome to know if there was something up here, like why exactly here? And by the time it got here, so 87, 4 points, so I was able to get out and grab some profits. That's really insane. That's insane. But then It's always great when you're on the right side of the market, right? That being said, if I wasn't too busy being shocked, I could have entered here. See that? This point, let me see from here. But there's a very terrible reversal here. I would have entered here, gotten there, and then let's see, from 80 to, wow, that's a 5-point reversal. Can you see that? 80 to 85, 5-point reversal. Honestly, if I have a 5-point day, that's a good day for me. And just quick reversal, it reversed 5 points. But then it went down, let me see, 84, down here, almost another 10 points, which is insane. I'm remembering. So let me explain how you were there while I did my analysis. In my analysis, I noticed that there is a chance for a consolidation period, which means it might break. And my breaking points were here. I was somewhat expecting the market to go down, but then the market brutally broke here, and then there was a confirmation, and then ideally you enter a little bit after, just to make sure. The confirmation is another candle that follows the breaking candle, or the action candle. I call it the action candle because that's the candle that breaks the support and resistance line, that breaks the consolidation, and that's the candle that says, yes, there's a trade here. The confirmation candle is an interesting candle. It's a candle that I use in order to be sure that it's not a fluke. So I will somewhat give half a point before enter. And then the exit, oh well, nothing needs to be set up at the exit. Brutal exit. That being said, can you see here, that's another possibility for a consolidation period. And also another possibility for a trade. Interesting. Wow. Insane. Wow. It touched, interestingly, price action touched this simple moving average and reversed. I wouldn't exit yet because we don't know. Is it gonna cross the previous high? Can you see here, there is a support line. This is also why a good skill to have is to not be shocked the way I was and constantly draw support lines. What that means, like this lines, you're drawing this line, you draw this line, you're drawing that, this line, you draw this. In fact, I would argue that this should be blue because of the importance of this line. Now, interestingly, is it gonna break this line and cross? I would honestly enter this trade. But then it reversed. Is it gonna continue down or continue reverse? Okay, I would exit. I know. That being said, thank you very much. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for learning with me and trading with me. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. And again, my name is Gerard. Remember, all you need is just one good trade. See that? Oh, just one good trade. That's really it. Have a wonderful day, everyone. See you tomorrow.